Hey, everybody, welcome. We just got done doing our 4 boxes of 2023, 2024 Synergy. Now, this is a throwback. I only got 1 box of this, so it won't be a series. We'll go through this quick. This is the 2020, 2021 Synergy. I picked this up. It's like a dollar bill Kirill chase. So stay tuned. We'll see. Did I pull him? I don't know. All right. But real quick, before we get into this opening this box, I just want to say that I have a special surprise here, as you can see on screen. If we could get to a thousand subscribers, I got a couple $1,000 worth of these sparkle packs I want to open. We can either do it live, video, whatever. But please subscribe. That'll be a lot of fun to do. And also, I do have an eBay store live. I think I've sold about 50 cards already, so thank you to the people that have gone and purchased from the store. That's a great way to support this channel. A lot of the cards you see from today will be on that eBay store. All right, let's get into details about what we're ripping here. All right, so I got this image off of Steel City Collectibles. Go check them out. They're great online car dealer, and they got the brick and mortar. They do rips, all of that. I did not get this from them. It was really hard to find online right now. I actually picked up mine off eBay for about $100 or so, and I got this a couple months ago, so I'm not sure what the price is now, if you can find it on eBay. Like I said, not in stock. I couldn't find any in stock anywhere from the major ones like Midwest Cards, Steel, Dave and Adams, etc., etc. But the configuration, it's just like the other synergies. There's 3 cards per pack, 8 packs per box. What you can expect on average is the 8 base cards, 4 exceptional stars. You get the young stars or future insert cards, 3 non-auto synergy or FX insert cards, 3 constant threats, roaring 20s, perennial all-stars, and then some other surprise stuff that, case hits, etc., that they don't have listed there. And this is just some more additional detail off of the Steel City Collectibles website. There are rookie cards numbered to 21, and you can get autographs, legend and rookie autographs. There's a 100-card base set, 40 veterans, 10 legends, 40 rookies, and 10 SP rookie portraits. So with such a short kind of list like that, you're bound to get something that you want, which I like. Out of the synergy, chase the big hit, cast for greatness. We got one of those out of box 3 of synergy, the Carey Price auto. Go check that video out. That box was insane. New inserts, the constant threats, which is not in the 23-24. Roaring 20s isn't in there as well. Perennial All-Stars, Synergy FX. Those are not in the newer version. So, all right, well, that's about it. Let's get into it, y'all. Yeah, like I said, when I got this, it was just meant to chase for a Kirill Kaprizov dollar bill Kirill. I was actually not even gonna do a video on this, but I figured, hey, I'll rip it for you all, get a peek at what these cards are all about. I will do a whole series of a Kirill chase. I got a couple of this year series 2 upper deck. I got them when they were on sale. I think for Black Friday, I picked up a bunch of them. So I'm going to do a whole, like I said, series, hopefully get his young gun. Him, Bernard, I'd like to get. Celebrini. Kirill is the big chase from this, in my opinion. I'm a huge fan of him and the way he plays hockey. Such a treat to watch. Yeah, so the same format, the 8 cards, not 8 cards, 8 packs, 3 cards. How it was with the 4 boxes of the other synergy was like the first card is your base card, so you get 8 of them. The second card always seemed to be like the big hit, and then third was more of your common inserts or parallels. So we'll see if it follows that same format here. All right, we're rolling into, yep, okay, so we got a base card. All right, we got a Thomas Harley. That's a cool last name, by the way. I dig it. Out of Syracuse, New York. He was the 18th overall pick for the Dallas Stars. He's been with them since 2021. He's a relatively young player. Obviously, this was his rookie card. I got to get used to now. We're going back in time. But he really kind of jumped off at the Four Nations. He's from New York, but his parents are from Canada. And so he skates for Team Canada and the Four Nations. I swear I heard his name popping up all the time on the TV. But yeah, these are good rookie cards to get with guys like that because they're kind of, affordable, but he's on the verge of greatness. He could pop off. His cars just skyrocket. So that's a good guy to collect. All right, we got one of the Star Quest inserts. These are one of the rare hits to get. They're one out of every 64 in the hobby box. They're kind of like this. You could see it's a die cut, interesting look to it. I think of Star Quest. I think of like Star Trek kind of vibe to it. But this is Teuvo Taravian. I probably butchered that name. I thought about going to Google and hearing somebody pronounce it, but hey, we're moving and grooving here. But yeah, no, he's a good player. What's super interesting is he was drafted by Chicago and he played with them for 3 years, and then they traded him to Carolina and he skated with Carolina for 7 years, and then this year, the 2024-5 season, Chicago brought him back. They signed him for a 3-year, $16.2 million. So playing with him and Bernard. But yeah, kind of interesting that he was traded away and then they brought him back. And he was named to Finland's roster for the Four Nations face-off. And also, he did win the Stanley Cup. So he's got a ring with Chicago back in 2014. But yeah, I hope Chicago can pick it up with Bernard. I feel for the Chicago fans with them, with the Blackhawks from the Cup. But then you got the Bears, too. My dad's a big Bears fan. He's probably listening to this right now or watching the video, so I like to throw shade to him and the Bears. All right, we got a Nick Robertson rookie journey card numbered to 999 out of Pasadena, California. He was drafted by Toronto in 2019, and he's been skating with them ever since. That is one cool thing about hockey, though, is you got players coming from all over the place, all kinds of climates, every little country area. It is such a international game. You got guys from Pasadena, from California to Arizona. Obviously you got Minnesota, the big hub, East Coast. But yeah, that's what's so cool about this sport. All right, first pack down, we are moving in. So it did follow that similar cadence of the base card here. Okay. All right, yeah. NHL.com didn't have his photo up on there. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, so let's have to use your imagination. But he's attendee. This is his rookie card out of the Czech Republic. Now he's kind of bounced around. He was with Washington for 2 years, then the Devils. And he started out this year with the Sharks and then was traded to Florida. Yeah, so, and this is a bounty card too. You can see they did have that as well, just like Synergy this year. I wonder if that's even active now as it is. But yeah, here's a good player. All right, we got Nathan McKinnon. He's a stud. He was drafted first overall, first round, first everything in 2013 by Colorado. He's been skating with them ever since. And he's from Halifax, Nova Scotia. I believe he's from the same area or town as Sidney Crosby, which is pretty wild. Yeah, what do they got in the water over there? But anyways, let's get into some of his accolades because he has a ton. He's won the Stanley Cup, the Calder Memorial Trophy, the Hart Memorial Trophy, the Lady Byng Memorial Trophy, the Ted Lindsay Award. He's done it all. Great player, highly collectible. This is the FX insert. It is the parallel version, numbered to 349. This is, you won't see these anymore in the new Synergy. So, not sure how many years they had this, but just a little something else to add to it. Yeah, and if you're a Nathan MacKinnon fan, I will have this on the eBay store, link below. A lot of the cards you see today or today, tonight, whatever, when you're watching this, they'll be up on the eBay store. I got a ton of cards up there from all kinds of different sports, so go take a peek. All right, we got another first overall pick here, a legend, Patrick Kane, out of Buffalo, New York. Was drafted first overall, first everything in 2007 by Chicago. This card right here is the Perennial All-Stars insert. You get 1 out of 11 hobby box packs, so probably 1 per box on average. You will not find these in the new Synergy. But yeah, Patrick Kane is a legend. He was with Chicago from 2007 to 2022. So right after during that next season, he was traded to New York, played with them for a year, and now he's been with Detroit for the past 2 years. He won 3 cups when he was with Chicago. He won the Art Ross, Calder Memorial, Conn Smythe, Hart Memorial, Ted Lindsay Award. He has done it all. He is a legend. When him and Taves played in Chicago, man, that was like, it was so fun to watch. That was the most incredible duo in hockey that I've seen. Yeah, super sad what happened to Taves when he got COVID and had a immune thing and just never got healthy again from that. Super sad. Bummer to not see that guy skate again. He still had plenty left in the tank. Yeah, that was a wild time with COVID and everything that happened related to that. But yeah, we are rolling into our next pack. We've gotten a few studs there back to back. The MacKinnon, the Kane. Can we keep this rolling? Are there fireworks? Are we going to get some big hitters yet? Is there a Kirill Kaprizov in here? We'll see. All right, rolling into our base card. Igor looks like. Yeah, we got an Igor Shesterkin base rookie card. You'll notice that it's kind of a higher value because he's a really good player. I've pulled a bunch of his stuff, so I won't go too deep. But just to give you a little taste, he won the Vezina Trophy for best goaltender back in 2021. But yeah, good player to get. Good tendy. Rocking the Bryans pads too, it looks like. I dig it. All right, what are we moving into? This should be our little hit card of the pack. We got one of the clear acetates here. All right, we got Vitaly Kratsov. This is one of the exceptional futures inserts, numbered to 749. Not one of the parallel versions, the gold or black. He was drafted 9th overall out of Russia. We wanted the other Russian, no offense to him. We wanted the Kirill dollar bill. Let's see. He skated for the Rangers in 2021 and then was traded to Vancouver the next year. And then he's got nothing as of last season or this season on NHL.com. So not sure what's going on there. Yeah, so we should get about a couple more of these in this box on average. A lot of what you saw of these were the cranked up and the new ones and the new Synergy. Kind of like the cranked up a little better. Okay, here's another. We're getting all the legends. All right, we got Evgeny Malkin. This is the Stanley Cup Journey variation, which is just in this Synergy, not in the new stuff we've seen. This one's numbered to 999. Looks like the Stanley Cup Journey you can get postseason is $8.99, and then winning the cup is $7.99. Drafted 2nd overall by Pittsburgh. You talk about Kane and Taves, him and Crosby. Evgeny and Crosby have also been a duo. He has played with Pittsburgh his entire career from 2006 to skating with them right now. He's won 3 Stanley Cups, 2 Art Ross trophies, a Calder Memorial Trophy, Conn Smythe, Hart Memorial, Ted Lindsay Award. He's also won 3 gold medals, 4 silver medals, and 4 bronze medals playing for his country at the IHF World Under 18 Championship, the World Junior Championship, and the World Championship. So he has done it all. Yeah, I wonder if would have been like if he skated for somebody else, because he's always kind of been in Sidney Crosby's shadow. But maybe Crosby wouldn't be who he is without him, and maybe Evgeny wouldn't be who he is without Crosby, right? Almost like Pippen and Jordan, just those types of relationships. Let me know what you think in the comments below about that. But a great player to get. We're getting teased with the Russian again, but not the Russian we are looking for in this box. Maybe that's foreshadowing something. I don't know. We'll see. All right, we got our base card here. All right, who do we got? All right, we got a Jonathan Huberdeau base veterans bounty card here. Was drafted 3rd overall by Florida out of Quebec, Canada. He's another guy I've pulled quite a bit, so I won't go into too much detail. All right. Yeah, there's the bounty with the little scratch off stuff. I got to look into that and see, because I got a few of these, but they're all going to be on the store. So, all right, we got another one of these FX cards here. All right, we got an Artemi Panarin out of Russia, another Russia. Yeah, this is the FX purple. We have the Nathan MacKinnon, just similar to this, number to 349. He's another guy I've pulled like 3 or 4 times in the last rip we just did. So we'll keep it moving. All right. We've been lucky with these FXs to at least get the parallel lowered number version. You can see right above that the MacKinnon there. Getting to our last pack. Look at this. Here we go. He gets fireworks. This is the man, the legend, Connor McDavid, the best player in the NHL right now. I don't care what anybody says. He is number 1. He is the best. He is, if you're new to hockey, he's on that LeBron James level. Incredible guy. Has not won the cup yet, but he's won pretty much everything else. He even won against the USA in overtime in the 4 Nations. I don't know how this guy was left open in front of the net. First overall, first round pick. This isn't a crazy rare card, but it's still a good value. It's a one of the constant threats inserts, but I will always take a Connor McDavid. We have been getting some incredible players here out of this box. This is what I love about Synergy. You get the guys you want. We've got Evgeny, we've got Nathan MacKinnon, we've gotten Connor McDavid, Patrick Kane. A lot of great legends here. We just need one of their, get these guys, but like a crazy auto or rare something. So, or a Kirill. That is the reason why we are here. I still got hope. Do you? Are you feeling the Kirill magic, the Kirill dollar bill love? We need it. Put it in chat. We need the Kirill love going. All right, what do we got here? A base card. All right, we got a young stud here, Mitch Marner, who was drafted 4th overall for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Been skating with them ever since 2016. He's another guy I've pulled quite a bit. Great player, assistant captain. As with McDavid, he also won in overtime, scored in overtime to give Canada a 4-3 win against Sweden in the 4 Nations as well. Yeah, and if you're a Mitch Marner fan, he will be up on the eBay store. Another shameless plug for the eBay store, but hey, gotta put it in there, gotta support the channel somehow. All right, what do we got? Here's another one of our clear acetates, exceptional futures. All right, so we got Sean Monahan. We got the insert, the exceptional stars. It's a clear acetate or clear acrylic, as I call it. I think it's acetate. I heard another YouTuber call it that, so we'll just run with that. Let me know what it should be in the comments below. This is a number to 749. Sean's the guy I haven't really pulled any of here, but when I go, so he was skating with he was with Calgary from 2013 to 2021. So this is should be his Calgary, and then he was traded to the Canadiens, played with them for 2 seasons, and then was traded to Winnipeg, and then traded to Columbus. So he's kind of hopped around there. All right. Yeah, I like those clear acrylic cut ones. I'm always kind of drawn to those. I think they look pretty unique. All right, let's see. What is our last card of the pack? We got a rookie journey. All right, we got Mikey Anderson out of Roseville, Minnesota. State of hockey. Pick him up if you are a collector of Minnesota players. This is the rookie journey insert, numbered to 999. Pretty cool story about him was he was drafted by the Kings. He's been skating with them ever since. But his older brother plays, Joey Anderson, in the NHL as well for the Devils. When Mikey took ice for the first debut, Joey, he played against his brother for his first game. So that's a pretty cool story. They had a little thing about that at the beginning. And then he also skated with Minnesota Duluth, the Bulldog, for 2 seasons, and he won back-to-back NCAA championships with them. Yeah, and those rookie journey cards are in the newer Synergy as well, so they did keep those in the product line. So if you're collecting those, you can go back to here and still pull them. So all right, we're moving on to our next pack here. We're getting through these, y'all. Ooh, I see your Roaring 20s. We haven't got one of those yet. I saw that in the back, little sneak peek. Okay, what do we have? Our base card, per usual. All right. All right, we got Zach Werenski, Veterans Bounty base card out of Grosse Pointe, Michigan. Was drafted 8th overall by the Columbus Blue Jackets. He's been skating with them ever since, from 2016 to today. He was named to the United States roster for the Four Nations, as he's one of the top defensemen in the NHL, leading the Columbus Blue Jackets in scoring after 55 games with the new single-season Blue Jack record. So that's cool. He's on a heater of the season. Yeah, he's got 20 goals so far, 49 assists as of today. The season, 69 points. So he's tearing it up. All right. Yeah, that Four Nations, what a fun thing to watch. I hope they keep doing that. I thought I read somewhere else recently that they might have exhibition games against the Russian teams, the NHL teams against Russia. That'll be interesting to see. All right, we got a guy here. All right, speaking of Four Nations, we got a guy you might recognize here, Matthew Tkachuk. Him and his brother, Brady Tkachuk. Quite the bloodline of hockey players. His dad played in the NHL as well. Keith Tkachuk played for 18 seasons. Matthew was drafted 6th overall. He's a younger brother of Brady, who was drafted 4th, I believe. Yeah, him and his brother, they dropped gloves there in the first game against Canada, the Four Nations. I was watching that with my wife, and she's asked me if that's normal, and I just said that's old-time hockey right there. They're setting the tone. The Canada-USA rivalry, despite any political stuff going on, we stay away from that on this channel. This is just the rivalry just goes back decades between USA and Canada, 2 of the best hockey countries in the entire world by far. And that final game was just incredible. So it'll be interesting to see how it goes at the Olympics. But yeah, I went on a little tangent there. But yeah, Matthew, awesome, up-and-coming player. This is the exceptional young stars, numbered to 749. But yeah, that's a cool card to get. Interesting. He's with the Flames. His brother with the Senators got the rivalry going on there. All right, we're moving into our last card of the pack. This is the Roaring 20s. Okay. Okay, yeah, this is Mitch Marner. We got his base card a couple cards ago. I think 3 or 4 cards ago. So yeah, that is one thing about this product is you always get, and that was like every other it was like in every box I did of the 2023-24, you at least get duplicates of one player, if not 2 players. Cool looking card though. I like that kind of the foil holograph look thing going on. Yeah, these Roaring 20s are not in the new stuff. And I believe there should be another one of these coming in the box to get 2 or 3. So yeah, that is the end of that pack. We are moving on to what? This is be our 19th card. So we got, what, 2 more packs to go? Oh, look, see, there's another Roaring 20s we just saw right there. All right, we're coming up on our base card here. What do you think? Oh. All right. Yeah, like I said, you get duplicates. We got Nathan McKinnon. Earlier in the rip, we had his FX insert card. Now this is just his base veteran variation. Not a bad thing though to get dupes of Nathan McKinnon. I'll take that all day. But yeah, at least we know these last cards shouldn't be the same player as we've gotten prior. We'll see. Like I said, I've had it where I've gotten 2 players, their cards twice. Obviously different cards, but all right, what do we got here? All right, we got another Pittsburgh grade here. Chris Letang. I love saying that. Chris Letang on the clear acetate. This should be the last one of the box. This one's cool because it's a gold one, so it's the parallel version, numbered to 449. He is another, man, these Pittsburgh guys, they just stick with their team and never leave. Between him, Crosby, and Evgeny, he has been with the Penguins since 2006, and he's still skating with them. That is wild. It'll be interesting to see once him, Crosby, and those other guys, when they all retire, what they're gonna do. They'll have some rebuilding going on. Maybe Bedard floats his way over there. Who knows? But he won 3 cups. He's won the Bill Masterson Trophy. And yeah, he signed a 6-year, $36 million contract back in 2022. So he's got a couple more years left in him. Yeah, it says a lot, though, about the leadership over there at Pittsburgh. These guys stay. They retain this talent. They don't leave. They hold it down. They keep them healthy. I mean, yeah, that's, like I said, it says a lot of great things about the Pittsburgh management over there. All right, we got a Kale Maker, a Roaring 20s here. 499. This is up 1 out of every 7 hobby packs, so you get 2 per box. We had that one earlier. I did pull him in the last rip, but he's worth talking about again. This guy's a young stud. He was drafted 4th overall, first round by Colorado. He's been skating with them ever since. So in 2021, he won the Stanley Cup this year, so the year of this card. He also won the Conn Smythe Trophy, and he also won the James Norris Memorial Trophy, all in that same year. And then in 2019, he won the Calder Memorial Trophy. So this guy is a stud. And he also won a Hobey Baker Award in college, so which is absolutely wild. So all kinds of accolades. Great player to just own and collect. Yeah, I do want to add too is that he became the first player to win the Hobey Baker Norris Trophy and Conn Smythe Trophy in his career, and he did that all before the age of 23. So pretty wild. Yeah, incredible start. All right, let's see. We're moving into our last pack. Oh yeah, and Cole was on the Canada's roster for 4 Nations. Man, they have a stacked team. Wild. All right. Let's keep moving on. We got our base card here. All right, this is a new player. All right, we got a rookie tendy here, Connor Ingram. Yeah, the rookie bounty red, 399. Out of Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, Canada. Gotta love that. A hockey town, hockey area there. Yeah, so he did win a Bill Masterson trophy in just last season. He was drafted by Nashville. That's what this card is. And then he was with Arizona. And then now, obviously, he's with the Utah Hockey Club. Good save percentage, .902. He's gotten 7 shutouts so far, but he is getting ice time. Keep an eye on him. Okay. Rolling into our last 2 cards of the pack here. Yeah, that's that bounty program. I gotta look into that for this. All right, so we got another FX card here. Last one of the box. Yeah, we got a solid tendy here. John Gibson rocking the CCM pads on the FX purple, numbered to 349. He's been with the Ducks since 2013 till now. Still skating with them. Won the William M. Jennings Trophy. So yeah, good player. Let's see what else, if I can find anything else going on. He earned his 200th NHL victory by making 36 saves in a 4-1 game against the Tampa Bay Lightning on January 5th of this year. All right, moving into our last card. Are we gonna get a Kirill? What is the over under? What are the odds here? I think they're looking kind of bleak. Let's find out. Oh, all right, here we go. Exceptional threat or constant threat. Yeah, you might recognize that name because we got him earlier. We got his FX card. Now we got another insert of him. Artemi Panarin. This is a constant threats. 1 out of every 7. Hobby. So they set the record now. This is 3 players we've gotten 2 cards from. And that is it. All right, we'll get into our little breakdown review of everything. Go over all the details of what we just witnessed here. All right. Yeah, so we had about $114 in eBay comps. Paid $100, so a little $14. Hopefully sell all these, you get your money back from eBay. Nothing crazy in terms of value like we saw from the 23-24 synergy. Maybe part of that is the cards start going down a little bit in value as they get older. Biggest one was the Vitek one, the base rookie. But I will say a lot of fun to rip where you get a lot of the players you want. I mean, we got Patrick Kane, Connor McDavid. I mean, if you name it a star, we got it. So it's a lot of fun that way. In terms of the style, I kind of like the look of the cards in the newer synergy opposed to these ones. I do like kind of some of the updates they did, so props to them. But yeah, overall, fun card. Like I said, this wasn't a heater of the box. I'd say, middle of the road to below. But yeah, maybe I'll have to get a couple more of these down the road and we can rip them again.